In life, you have to live by faith. That is, if you want things to be moving your way, if you want to be achieving that which seems impossible, you have to learn how to live by faith. Thank you once again, guys, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. This is me, your girl Chiege. I am here to bring you another interesting topic called faith. Now, what is the meaning of faith? You can define faith as that which you believe, even without seeing it happening, but you believe that it has already happened. Believing in an unseen that it will happen for you and eventually it will come to pass. That is just the simple meaning of faith, or okay, or the simple definition of faith. If you feel you have another definition of faith, you can put it down in our comment section and let us know how you see faith. But this is what faith is all about. Now, applying faith in everyday life, you need to do that. If you're my old subscribers, thank you for always being there. If you're my new subscriber, you are highly welcome to this wonderful family. And for my viewers, all of you are highly welcome. And if you know you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to this channel because you have so much to be learning from this channel. Thank you so much. Let's proceed with the topic for today. Make sure you get your pen and your paper because I call this a class. This is actually a class. The topic I am treating, I already wrote some things down, so get your own paper because you might need to write some things down as well as we proceed. So we've already defined what faith is actually is. Now we are going to talk about how to live with faith, okay? First of all, in the Bible, we were told that Moses stepped into the water and it parted ways for them, for him and the Israelites to walk through it, even with their challenges and fears. But he decided to take a leap of faith, believing in God, and did exactly what God told him to do, and the water parted ways for him and the Israelites to walk through it. That is faith in action. Now, this is what we are talking about today. In everything we do in life, without faith, nothing works. Even in all the spiritual works we've been teaching here, if you do not apply faith in any of them, they will not work for you. But when you apply faith, things will begin to move. There must be a shift in universe for your own good to come to you. Okay? Now, I'm going to talk about taking a chance. Yes. When something is happening in your life positively, even if you haven't seen what that thing is, you need to take a chance. For example, again, I'm going to talk about all the spiritual works we are doing. When you see any spiritual work that is being said, don't just sit there in your comfort zone and be doubting everything like Doubting Thomas. It will not cost you anything to take a leap of faith and try out one. When you try out one, apply faith in it, it will move mountain for you. You will flourish. Your miracle will come to you. That is the power of faith. Now, if you are the type that wants to go for an interview and you are so scared, even some people, after cleansing themselves, they are still scared of even going to apply, even going for the interview. Or for the ones living outside the country, even after applying the cleansing method, they are still scared of appearing before whoever they are appearing for their papers. You know what I mean? The people abroad, you can testify to what I'm talking about. For you to be a citizen, you need to get some certain papers to make you a citizen. Now, for the ones who doesn't even know about the cleansing method to use to appear and be attractive to, whichever authority that's supposed to issue you your papers, you need to apply faith. Okay, you need to apply faith. You just don't appear in your interview or in front of any authority or in any other thing you are doing and you are shivering. Even if you are going to ask someone for money to help you with money, you need to apply faith that that person will give you that money. Or you tell yourself that the reason you are going to meet that person will be fruitful for you. Whether he or she gives you the money or not, tell yourself that the reason, whatever reason you are going to meet him or her, will be fruitful for you. That is the power of faith. We need to be living in faith so that things will be moving for us greatly. Now, from what I wrote here, the more you have, the more you get on your knees. Now, in this case, the more God has blessed you, the more you need to get on your knees to pray to God, okay, in faith, so that He will keep blessing you the more. Then, the more you are kneeling on that faith, apply faith in all you're doing, because the more you keep helping people, the more God will continue to bless you with that same your faith. You don't have to lose focus whenever you're working for God or whenever you're doing something good. Do not lose focus. Always apply faith. Okay. Now, somebody wants what someone else's have, but they don't want to do what they did. Now, let's read this topic. Some people want what others have, but they don't want to put in the work in it. Now, before you start envying people, have you asked yourself, how come? How did they get to that level they are at the moment? Okay? Because some people that you see today, you feel they've made it, you need to get closer to them and hear their stories, or you need to know people that knows them too well to tell you their story, because we all have stories to tell in life. Now, if you find out concerning them, you will notice that out of everything, they applied faith in certain things they have been doing. They just don't go out with fear, thinking that it's not going to work for them or they will be killed. Like many people, when you tell them, why don't you do this, why don't you do that, they'll tell you, I'll be killed. Who is killing you? Now, another thing is our words carries power. If you tell yourself you'll be killed, I'm sorry, you might be killed or you might be hurt. But when you tell yourself, I will never be killed, no one will harm me, I will go in there, I will come out, it works perfectly the way you said it, because that is faith in action. Now, before you start envying people, why don't you apply the same method? In that your business, in that your workplace, or you are still the type that is still looking for business, or you are still that type of person that is looking out, looking for a particular person to favor them. Go and meet those people with faith. Call those people online with faith. Don't just first of all degrade yourself and tell yourself it's not going to work. If you say that, you don't have faith and it will not work. So I would rather say stop envying people who are already there. Instead, try and get up and do in your own way. It mustn't be necessarily the way they made theirs. It mustn't be necessarily their own way. In your own way, in your own field, apply faith. Okay? When you apply faith, that which you seek for will come to you. Always pray for favor, and everything around you or everything that concerns you will be blessed by God. Now, we are still talking about faith. When you are praying for favor to God, have faith that He has done it. Begin to even say thank you instead of asking. The moment you mention that which you want God to do in your life, the next thing that follows is thank you, Lord, for I know you have done it. Now, not when you finish your prayer, you start waiting on God like, okay, when is it coming? It's already past how many days? I haven't even heard anything. When is it coming now? It's not going to work. That is not faith. Faith is all about mentioning that. Just table what you want from God. Begin to thank Him. Move on with your life. Continue your day-to-day business. Continue whatever it is you're doing. And allow God to work things out for you. Because the moment you mention that and say thank you, He has already done it. Now, how do you do this? Faith. Everything we do in life must come with faith. You have to have faith to achieve whatever it is you need. Now, we are all a mess, and nobody is as spiritual as they look, and God knows it too. Did you see that? You and I are a mess already, and nobody is as spiritual as we appear, and God knows this. Now, in this case, for the fact that we already a mess in the sight of God, because all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. The more we even try to pray to God to be spiritual and to be clean before His sight, we are still not that. But all the same, He loves us for even striving to know Him, to acknowledge Him as our Lord, and to get closer to Him. Okay? So don't think another person you are watching is perfect. Don't think I talking to you is perfect. Never. I am not, and I didn't even near perfection. And don't think your mentors out there are all perfect. No one is perfect. We are all a mess before God. We are only striving by applying that same faith in everything we are doing. And even though we are all a mess, God still loves us. The most important thing is that you are acknowledging Him by applying your faith in whatever it is you are seeking for. Okay? That is all the topic I have for you today. So, you that are living outside the country, whatever it is you are going through in life, always have faith. And we that are living here in Africa, we have to be applying the same faith. I always tell people, take a leap of faith. Don't be a doubting Thomas. There is not everything you keep doubting. Like, for example, the most simplest thing in our side, but big and mighty in a spiritual realm, using salt bath, like putting salt into your water to take your shower. We call it salt bath. It's a spiritual cleansing. When you apply such for whatever thing you want to get or you want to attract, when you do that, appear before whoever, whatever it is you are looking for, appear in faith, believing that it has already worked out for you, believing that you have already achieved it. Don't appear shivering. You don't do that. So learn to incorporate faith in your day to day life. It will help you a lot. It will move mountains for you. It will open so many doors of blessings for you. It will open doors of opportunities for you. Faith is all you need to move that mountain. That is why the Bible says, even as little, if we can have faith as little as a mustard seed. You know what a mustard seed? If you don't know what it is, Google it. You will see what mustard seed look like. If we can have, if our faith can be as little as that, we can say this mountain to move and it will move. So try and incorporate faith in your life, and every other thing will align for your good. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me on today's topic of all about faith. No, you haven't subscribed to my channel, please endeavor to subscribe to this channel, okay? So that we'll keep building this channel and we'll keep helping each other. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, when I'm going to bring another topic for you, it is bye from me to you.